Alright, welcome to Brothers Forge Gaming. Here we have NBA Ballers Phenomenon on the PS2. Hey, now a while back we did NBA Ballers review, and you know, it had an intro by MC Supernatural, and that was a really epic intro. But as you can see here on the jukebox, we've got some other beats. This game, particular version, happened to come with a soundtrack too. So now I don't know if there's a variant where you can get the game without it, but you collectors out there looking to get all the best deals with all the best games, I want to let you know there is a collector's edition available with that extra CD. So if you see it out there, guys, grab it up. Typically sports games don't carry that much weight in value, but if you see it, grab it up. Right here, guys, we got a story, so check it out. Just hang out for a minute with us, watch the story, we'll get back to the action.
While the rest of us, the unknowns and little knowns from coast to coast, we all out here trying to make our names go nationwide. They got us street ballers going up against the NBA fellas to see how our skills match up against them from the hardwood. And all us street cats after the same thing, looking to ride the hype, looking to take home the big prize, like that man right there did last year. Trix and Chauncey teamed up in a Pro-Am tournament to win it all. Now T's doing a little encore MCing, a little play-by-play. And Mr. Big Shot Billups is back and looking to bring another one of us street ballers up into the NBA. Psh, look at this. Look who it is. You see that cat right there? The man they call Hot Sauce? I got proof, firsthand, he'll do whatever it takes to win that stat. Because believe it or not, back in the day, we used to be boys. Me and Sauce used to own them courts like fingerprints. They was ours, was no doubt about it. Pretty soon, we got noticed. And that's when it all started to unwind. Sauce became all about the flash and sizzle. Shots off the head, dribbling all crazy from his knees. Both of us was gonna join up with some of the street elites. You know, that globe-trotting, trick-balling show, mix it up on courts coast to coast. But by the time signing day rolled up, Sauce had them agents convinced that our business was actually a one-man show. So that name on the dotted line and all that came with it was his alone. And I got left out in the cold. And he even took my girl, or should I say my ex-girl, Kimberly. I ain't seen them in over a year. Sauce took everything I should have had. By the time this week is done, I ain't gonna be living out of my ride no more. Because this week here is about changing my life.
Oh man, if that isn't cold-hearted, I don't know what is. And he lost the girl. But now we got our rags to riches story ahead of us, guys. As you can see here, we got a character creation, not too bad. I tried to look at some of the different features, but a big problem with some of these older games is the load screens. To load each different like facial hair or hairstyle, it takes about, it's not forever, but if I was to sit here and show you guys each selection of the different ones that are basically reloading the character every time on these older systems, it lags quite a bit. So as you can see coming up here, I did that. And I just kind of, I tried to show you a couple different things and then I kind of backed out. But after that, you can get, you get these different kinds of styles you can do, different kinds of moves. There were what seemed like a lot of features. So compared to the first NBA Ballers, there seems to be a lot more customization here. And overall, the gameplay seems to be a lot more fluid. But we're going to get into that here in a little bit. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, I was trying to kind of show you some of the different available hairstyles and things you could do. I'm sure there's plenty to keep you messing around for a while. But here are some attributes. So you basically get all these different points. What I found after I kind of put the points in and whatnot, it seems like you get enough points to maybe make your guy really good on offense or really good on defense. Depending on which way you want to go. I just went with the straightforward. I figure it's going to be a lot of one-on-one street ball in this game, so you want to just go offense with that. It doesn't really have a point on playing defense, especially with some of the moves they can do. So you want to go long range and get that dunking up there and your layups and whatnot. For those of you unfamiliar with this game, it is kind of like your NBA Street kind of game. Maybe what do you call it? NBA Jam style. Maybe not so much NBA Jam, that's more of like tournament 4-on-4, but it's that same kind of arcade style basketball that you know and love. And if you guys watched our first review on NBA Ballers, the first game, this would be, I'd say, number 2. I'm not sure if there's a number 3 on the PS2. I'm pretty sure I saw some kind of NBA Ballers on the next-gen console, which was PS3, Xbox 360, but I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, guys, back in the day, you used to get these cool arcade-style basketball games. You know, it wasn't all just NBA Live or NBA 2K, Team 5-on-5, basketball, that kind of thing. You got some of these options. What you're looking at here is kind of like Sims meets NBA Live, and you know, somewhere in the mix of that, because of this game and maybe some of the similar games like it, I believe the EA franchise incorporated this style into their games with one of their like legacy modes or whatever it is you can do. You know, you take the reins of one of the uprising superstars, kind of like in this year's Madden and NBA Live in 2018 here, where, you know, you take on the different stories and go that road. But here is kind of the predecessor to all of that, guys. And, you know, you're definitely going to get a lot more customizable... Whoa, hey Shag Diesel. You're going to get a lot more customizable features in this kind of a setting. But here we go, guys. We're going to go into a little bit more story, so hang on.
For you street ballers.
See what happens. Thought I cut this loading screen out, but maybe I thought that Shag Diesel was so funny I had to see it.
Check this out, kid.
Anyway, here's some more story, guys. Hang out. We'll see you in a minute.
Keep this with you at all times. It's got everything you need to know so you don't get lost this week. Maps, schedule of events, all that good stuff. So good luck this week, bro. I remember saying the same thing to Trix last year, and look at him now.
Alright, upcoming would be what would be considered maybe like the main hub of the town. Think MMO. You get your hubs, you get to go to these different cities. Now, there is a crib creator you can go to. I didn't click on that just yet because I figure you gotta buy and unlock some of the stuff, so it wouldn't be really pointful to build your own crib right now because I probably don't have the cash to do that. But guys, like I mentioned earlier, this is a kind of like a Sims blend, so you get that element where you get to you know, make your place and get these different things. I don't know if you can get rides, and I'm sure you can buy different outfits and all sorts of different stuff. I'm assuming what you'd want to do right away is invest in your moves. I believe that was something you could do in the first one as well, where you get, you know, the better you do, you can unlock moves. It looked like there was room for improvement. There's you'll see all these different skill levels in the tournaments and stuff like that. But right here you've got coming up is the, you know, you can select these different places. I looked around, it looked like was that Hollywood was the place to go. I wanted to go to Venice Beach, but yeah, Hollywood was the place to go. There's some pickup games there. As you can see, 5 tournaments today. It says some of the tournaments cost money. You start out with a little bit of money, or actually tickets, so I'm not sure how you get tickets. You probably got to go win a tournament to get them. But as you can see here, just a ton of promotional plugs. T-Mobile, some of the different ones. That's actually the Sidekick device you use or whatever. I thought it was like a PSP or something at first, and then it flip phoned up. I was like, oh, okay, I remember those phones. Actually, I liked those for texting, but you know, the keyboards were always too small, so you know, it's, I don't know. You gotta take what you can get on these. So basically, I'm ready to move on from all that good stuff and just go with the whole VoIP everything. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, here you go.
Anyway, so we should see here shortly the rules and regulations of the hub world. Now, guys, as an overall recommendation, I would say pick both NBA Baller games up. They're reasonably priced. Right there was like a snack vendor. You can buy different recharges, so maybe during the course of a match or a tournament, you can eat that food and replenish your stamina. I should have done that. I didn't realize these tournaments were so long, and trying to figure out the game, I think I drained all my guys' stamina. But anyway, you know, I'd say get both games because they're both fun and they both offer different things. And the first NBA Ballers, just to get that intro by MC Supernatural, oh, I recommend it right away. If you guys haven't seen that intro, go check out our other video on NBA Ballers. I'll probably leave a link for it at the end of this. But here we go, guys. Here is the Street Ball Challenge. We're going to go ahead and leave this up to the announcers.
What's up the shot? Ring! From long range! Missed it! He's now down 2! Puts it up! Out of nowhere! Yo, be careful what you wish for, man. Iceman is on a 4-0 run. The shot. Doesn't drop. Put it up. With the hook! Can't connect! That puts him up 2! Whoa! Look at that slam! Come here! The off-balance shot! Iceman is now up by 2. From long distance. Score. My boy Cold-Blooded is now at 1. The 3 ball. That was so quick. My cat Iceman is up by 2. That's a solid block. Yo, Ben, that's just gonna go around your arm if you try to block that. We're all tied up. My boy Iceman lays it up and in. Look out! Jam it! That thing's in a 2-point lead. The trifecta! Shoots! Off target! Cold-Blooded with the foul! My boy Cold-Blooded is on a 4-0 run! Hey, yo, can I get that pill over here? Iceman strokes the jet! He's within 2! From deep! Yo, my man's an ice block! The shot! My cat Iceman lays it in! My boy Iceman is on a 4-0 run! No! Cold-Blooded nails the leaner! My homie Cold-Blooded is now up by 2! Takes his pocket. Whips it in. Iceman is now up 2. Uh-oh. There it is. Whoa. Score is now tied.
I know.
Fires one up. And it's good. My boy Iceman leads by 2. Oh my goodness! We're all even. Puts up the shot. Not this time. Oh my! That done just shook the White House. Cold-blooded is on a 4-0 run. Fires. Count. Iceman is now up a point. The high percentage shot. My homie Cold-blooded leads by. Watch the clock. 30 seconds to go in the round. Only NBA ballers dunk like that, kid. The homie Cold-blooded takes that. The trade. Iceman is now up by 3. The lead is now 1. Here's the 3 ball. Take the shot. Better hurry up.
Come on. Let's go, man.
From 3-point territory, it's a shot. Iceman leads by 4. Puts it up. Player rolling up and rolling in with an easy 2. The lead is now 2. For 3.
Give it.
Oh, he's silky smooth. That ties it up. The off-balance shot. Iceman connects with the lead. Iceman is now up 2. I love that sound. That ties it up. The 3-pointer. Iceman connects with the Raven. Iceman leads by 3.
Give it.
Cold-blooded is now down 1. The outside shot. The shot. And it's no good.
Give it.
My boy Cold-blooded is on a 4-0 run.
Hey, yo, can I get that film over here?
Iceman leads by 1. Puts up the shot. Gotta get you a better look than that. Cold-blooded lays it home. That puts him up 1. The Rainmaker. Yo, player, you need a roadmap to find the rim. No good.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, y'all. Let's hit